Hey, yo. So I'm back at home. I had planned to record the final video while I was in the car driving, but didn't happen. So here we are. Believe it or not, the 6 hour drive both ways for me were not bad. I didn't have any traffic coming back. Going there, little spots, nothing major. So the drive isn't too horrible. By yourself. There, I didn't stop at all. On the way back, I did make a little stop because I was getting sleepy and my body was getting a little over it. So, anyway, okay. So, Essence Fest 2023. Can we talk about it? First of all, let me go with New Orleans owes me nothing. Okay, Essence Fest, you owe me nothing. I had such a good trip. If you've been following my trip or checked out any of the footage or content that I put out about my experience in New Orleans, Louisiana, Essence Festival, Music Festival, Cultural Festival, then y'all already know the kid was lit and I stayed that way. And I'm not putting on. I just had a really great time. I did the trip by myself. And let me let you know, I'm a great time. Baby. So, my biggest takeaway, let's go with that. My biggest takeaway from this experience would be believe in yourself, doubt yourself not, and know that the gifts you've been given are meant to be used in their raw, authentic form. Of course, hone their skills and enhance them, but they don't need to be for myself, I find that I try to dumb down, if you will. I try to lessen all the big energy. And my big energy got me gift cards to Target, got me free tickets to the concert, got me floor tickets to the concert. I was supposed to leave on Sunday, ended up meeting a local. We befriended each other. And because I got the free tickets for, I got the free tickets for Sunday's night's concert, I needed to stay an extra night. New friend was like, well, you can crash at my crib if that's okay with you. And I was like, bet. That's what big personality gets you. Some people are like, yeah, that's kind of racy, kind of extra. Listen, Linda, listen. If you want to stay living life in the casual lane over there next to the edge, right by the exit, then you do that. But the kid sits way on the left in the fast lane next to the wall. That's where I sit, is next to the wall. I want the pedal to the metal. I want to hit this bitch. Don't tell me what to do. And you live your life the way you're going to do it, okay? I had an extra day in Louisiana, and I had a great time. The biggest takeaway is do not edit yourself, do not dumb down yourself, and live life fully, as I always say, but really with inside your gifts and what you have to bring, just let it be brought. Okay, what else? I had mentioned doing Bourbon Street again. Let me tell you, you really have to plan your trip out with Essence, okay, honey? It is so much going on. It's almost like being on a cruise ship when they give you the itinerary for the day, and there's like 32,000 things going on at one time. That's kind of what Essence Fest is, and you can't do it all. You just. I went to Bourbon Street the one time. Thought I was there for 15 minutes. I picked up a little something. I said, I'll come back later. Didn't make it. I'm at the cultural festival from whenever the morning time is until it ends, let's say at 5 or 6 p.m. Then the concert starts an hour later. I would get to the concert 2 or 3 hours later just to take a nap, get something to eat, and then go forth. And because I was late to the concert, I missed some really great moments. So it was a 50-year anniversary of hip hop. They were celebrating the 50th year. Okay. On night one, when they had this, for me, night one, which would be night two for them. But on night one, when they had Missy Elliott headlining, they did a West Coast hip hop moment and they did a Southern hip hop moment. And unfortunately, I missed the whole West Coast. Ice Cube, Ice-T, E40, DJ Quick. Who else was there? I can't think right now, but they told me. Anyhow, they was all there, and I wasn't. And I heard it was so good. I did catch the Southern one, so you'll see the footage of that with Jermaine Dupri, Little John, Ludacris, T.I. I got to see Ludacris and Lil Jon do Lovers and Friends together. What? That was super fly. And then for the ladies' night, for the last night when they did, which was Megan Thee Stallion's night, they did a women's section, like a women in hip hop, which I also missed because I was late. And there you would have saw Eve. Well, last time we see Eve on stage, YouTube, I'm coming to see it. I'm coming to see you, okay? But no, Eve was on the stage. They said, Eve, salt and pepper's here. Salt and pepper's here. And we in effect. I missed that too. Yep, I did. Remy Ma, Trina. There was others. I just can't remember all of them. And I missed it because if you do the whole concert, it's like 6 or 7 hours. It starts like at 7, let's say it starts at 7 p.m., which I think it starts at 6, but let's just say it's 7. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. That's 6 hours. When I looked at the clock, it was like 1:45, 2. That's a 7-hour concert, okay? I don't be here for it, so I'm going to just come late. All the performers did their thing. No, I wasn't disappointed with anyone who I knew. Jill Scott... need I say more? T.I., yes, Ludacris. And I just saw Luda, with Janet a couple of weeks ago. Jermaine Dupri, Tim's. And by the way, Megan Thee Stallion did a good job. I'm not a major Megan Thee Stallion fan, so I did leave her performance early just because I was tired and I don't know a lot of her music. The downfall is I thought about it later. I probably would have known her last half of her set, like all her probably bigger hits was probably what she finished the show with, but it was the end of the, the experience and I was tired. I'm like, you know what? But she looked amazing. She did a really good show. Megan owes me nothing as well. She did her thing. Of course, the number one performer that I wanted to see was Missy Elliott. And she let me down not. She let me down not. Looking at her performance on stage, y'all was like watching her music video. It was like watching a live music. You don't know where to look. You got shit flying in. You got dancers. You got her walking over here. It's Missy Elliott past that Dutch. Shake, shake, shake and stuff. Hoo-dee-hoo! All of it. Okay? I can't stand. I don't want no minute, man. Boom, dunk, boom, dunk, boom, dunk, boom, boom. They were even doing original choreography for music videos, you guys. Like get your freak on, get your freak on. We know the choreography. They was doing it. It was her birthday. They celebrated her on stage. I'm so happy I got a chance to see Missy Elliott live. Okay. So the concerts was everything. The cultural experience. So in a wrap-up of my video here, there were so many times I wish that you were there. Because there's such a richness in Black culture that isn't featured in this way. There are other spaces. And I guess the newer museum, I forget, it's in DC, yeah. The African American Museum, the Smithsonian, that they put together for us, I hear is amazing too. And I feel like that might be the next big space, whatever. But I called my mother on FaceTime. I was like, Ma, I'll call my brother. I'll call my sister. Like at different times, everybody got called because this was like my first full time. I kind of went last year, for like a day or two, but this one I did the full thing. And when I say there's so much going on that you can't do all of it, there's a white party at one point. I'm like, oh, I want to go to the white party. Well, you can't because you're going to the concert. You can't do the cultural festival all day the way I was doing it, and then go to the concert, and then go to Bourbon Street, and then go back to the cultural center. Like, it's so much. You have to figure your life out. And by the way, after the concert is over, let's say at 2 a.m., there's an after party that people are I was invited to the after party. They said it ended at 4. Yes, I could have gone. No, I didn't. It wasn't like I'm a party rock kid. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a rock star in these streets. Yes, I could have did it. However, I wanted to be available for the cultural experience at the convention center. You got to think these things through. Should I go next time? So this year, FYI, my focus for day one was like all the interactive experiences. And so you'll see some of my posts where you'll see like a lot of digital interactive experiences that I got footage of, whatever. That was kind of day one, and going to the vendors, buying stuff that I wanted. Day 2, they have a lot of free bags. They give away free stuff and free bags. You have to get in line for that kind of stuff. So I did that on day 2. And then day 3, I kind of tried to do seminars, but not very successful at that. And that's where next year comes in, which is I would focus more on seminars. I met a mother and daughter duo, and they happened to have gone to one of the seminars where Oprah was speaking. I didn't know she was there, and then she brought the whole cast of Color Purple. And I missed all of that. I didn't know. A bunch of people spoke. Cheryl Lee Ralph, Kim Whitley, Taraji P. Henson, just to name a few. There's so many stages going on. The Beauty Con has a stage. The Men's Experience has a stage. The Economic Center, whatever that's called, it has a stage. The Film Festival has a stage. The main Essence has a stage. There's so many things. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot to do. It's a lot to do. I'm wrapping it up. If you have any questions about Essence Festival, feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to be of assistance, and I'm more than happy to share all my stories in detail, because believe it or not, I'm not being very detailed now. It was amazing. Another thing I'm taking away was being inspired. A lot of spiritually connected, inspirational moments happened for me. There was a lady I met there last year when I went. We met that one time, and she remembered me when she saw me this year. And she remembered that I was striving to reach my personal goals. And she remembered me when she saw me. Like a year later, you saw me once, and she remembered me in that way. We exchanged information, so we'll be developing that relationship. I'm looking forward to it. I met 2 of the cast members from the season 5 of The Circle. If you're familiar with the Netflix game show called The Circle, I met Sam and Raven. That was amazing and epic. Such another spiritually connected moment. The vibe was sick with it, and Sam spoke some real words over me. It was legit. I'm just grateful. And I look forward to continuing my journey and really getting back in my lane to do what the kid loves to do, which is help people live life to the fullest. Talk that talk and live life like a rock star. Alrighty, you guys. Be sure to live life to the fullest and let nothing hold you back. That's what I'm trying to do. And I know y'all can see me posting like, oh my God, you trying, you doing it. Remember, I'm posting the good stuff, y'all. I'm only posting the good stuff. What most of us do is we post the good stuff. Between good and good, it's a little rickety. It gets a little rickety. But I'm here for it. It's part of the life journey, experience, whatever. Even though we fly and soar in the clouds sometimes, remember we are bound by gravity. I love you. I appreciate you. And I look forward to us spending time together. Until next time, friend, be sure to live life to the fullest. Ciao.